Welcome to Python Basics. This is lesson 4, and today we're going to be talking about loops. Loops are very important in programming. Loops allow you to iterate over large sums of information and do repetitive tasks relatively quickly. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, we're back at online-python.com, and let's get started. So our first example is going to be a very simple loop that iterates over a word. So for x n, I'm going to use a string to let us know that this is a word, banana. And for each letter in banana, I'm going to print x. Make sure I put my colon there. And let's execute the code. All right, as you can see, each letter was printed out on a separate line. And we can also add to the string. So bananas and coffee, bananas and coffee. Let's execute. And as you can see, the for loop iterated over each letter and even the empty spaces in our phrase. All right. Let's comment that out. Now let's explore what the range function does for us. So for x in range, I'm going to use 10 for our initial argument. And for each iteration, we're going to print x. Let's execute our code. And as you can see, 10 iterations were printed out, starting at 0 through 9. I'm going to change that argument a little bit. I'm going to add 2 to 20. This initial argument is going to let the function know where to begin counting, and the second argument lets the range function know where to end counting. So let's execute. And as you can see, it started at 2, ended at 19. All right, let's add one more argument to our range function, comma, 2. And this is called the step. So this is going to be, let's run the code and you'll see. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 8. So this gives us the increment that we're augmenting. So it started at 2, going to 20, and we are incrementing by 2 instead of 1. We can put 1 there, and if you don't put the 1 there, it's understood that each iteration will be 1. Excellent. Okay, let's do our last example in this lesson, the for else loop. So we can use the same function we did before, 2, 20, 1. And we're going to print x for each iteration. And then when the loop has finished, we're going to close the block with else, and we're going to print a string, we are finished counting. All right, let's execute the code. All right, we got some invalid syntax. Let's look at for x. I forgot my n for x in range. Let's comment that out. Okay, now let's run our codes for x in range 2, 21, meaning that we're going to start counting at 2, we're going to finish counting at 20, and we're going to increment by 3. And then when this is finished, the else statement is going to print we are finished counting. All right, let's run our code. You can see it started at 2, incremented by 3, finished before getting to 20, and then it printed we are finished counting. All right. Okay, that's the end of our lesson today. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I look forward to seeing you in the next lesson. Have a good day.